can't even read that.
No, so yeah, don't worry about it. It's not like to analyze you or
Yeah,
to
I
test
know.
you. Okay. So hands down, taught Maniac trash talk. What happened to Jeffrey when he decided to bring it home and share it with Miss Beale? To bring the trash talk home, I guess. How did Maniac feel about her reaction? When Jeffrey decided to bring it home and share it with Miss Beale, he got his mouth slapped by Miss Beale. He felt very sorry for her. When Jeffrey decided to bring it home, how did Maniac feel about her reaction? Bring it home? Bring what home? Bring it home. Jeffrey decided to bring it home and share it with Miss Beale. He got his mouth slapped by Mrs. Beale. He felt very sorry for her. Maniac felt sorry for her?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's good to say, like, when you say he felt very sorry for her, I'm not sure if you mean Jeffrey, because in your last sentence you say when Jeffrey decided to bring it home and share it, right? I know it says in the question. If you read the question, it might be obvious, but you have to write it as if, you know, it stands on its own without the question. So even though it says here, it's good to write Maniac instead of he. Just write Maniac.
Okay.
Maniac felt very sorry for her. That's very good. If Jeffrey could stay with the Beale family forever, do you think he would? Why or why not? I guess this is just your opinion, so there's no wrong or right answer. I think Jeffrey could stay with the Beale family forever because Beale... Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. Jeffrey is Maniac, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was getting so confused. When Jeffrey decided to bring it home, it was really sealed. Oh, then that's fine, that's okay. You can do he. I'm getting confused between... What? It's weird, though, that they use Jeffrey and then they use his nickname. You know, they need to stick to one, this question.
Yeah.
Jeffrey or Maniac, who is it? It's making me confused. Okay, then I take it back.
Yeah, also, yeah, I have a confusion.
Yeah.
When I was reading.
It can be he, it can be Maniac, whatever. Doesn't matter. I think Jeffrey could stay with the Beale family forever because the Beale family treat Jeffrey like their children. You had S here, and then you erased it. Why did you erase it?
Because it's plural, isn't it?
Not entirely. So it's actually something called, there's third person singular, which is when you say like singular pronouns, he, she, and it, yeah? And also when you say something like forever, because the Beale family, right? Maybe not forever, maybe present progressive. It's also present progressive, I think. Let's see. No, present progressive. What is it? No, it is third person singular. It's third person singular. Sorry, getting confused. So like when you say the dog, right, jumps, you don't say the dog jump. You just say the dog jumps.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about someone in a third person, like the Beale family or the cat meows, right? You're not saying the cat meowed in past tense, you're just saying the cat meows. Or the Beale family feeds Maniac. Every day feeds Maniac. So here, the Beale family treats, it's a continuous thing that's happening. Like they don't just do it, they didn't just do it yesterday or today or will do it, they're constantly doing it. So then you were right the first time to put S. The Beale family treats Jeffrey like their children. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it doesn't, when you put S at the end of verbs and stuff, it doesn't always just mean plural or singular or anything. It can be, you know, like examples here you'll see. Here. Works, eats, studies, cries, tries, goes, washes, right?
Yeah.
Something that's continuously happening. Okay, what are good, you used it, but it's good. It helps you, you know, not miss anything out. If this was an exam and you want to be sure, it's a good technique. What are 4 things some EastEnders don't like about Maniac? Cite evidence from the text to support your answer. Okay, the 4 things some East Enders don't like about Maniac is a kid who is different, also a kid who is allergic to pizza, or a kid who does dishes without being told, and a kid who never watches Saturday morning cartoons. We missed one thing. Do you know what it? Yeah. So when it says here, you know already, right? Cite evidence. So you can, at the end of this, just use a quote the book for any one of these things, because it just says cite evidence from the text to support your answer.
I mean, this is the hardest part for me because sometimes I can't find these evidence from the text.
Then if you can't find it, evidence from support. What are 4 things some Easters don't like about Maniac? Yeah, that's a tricky one. You just have to try and find it. You just have to go through the book and try and find it. So yeah, but you know, it's okay. You answered it well, but just next time remember to cite. Remember, I will put. Remember. I spell remember. Remember. Okay, a hyperbole or hyperbole, whichever you want. Hyperbole is a great exaggeration. Yes. Explain why the following sentence is: It was so hot. If you stood too long in the vacant lot, the sun bouncing off a chunk of broken glass and metal could fry a patch on your hide. The sun is exaggerating. A chunk of broken glass and metal and fry a patch on your someone say, is this the narrator? Is this narration or?
Yeah,
This is just narration, right? The sun is exaggerating. That's kind of like saying the sun is saying it. Is the sun narrating? The sun's not narrating. So the sun, you can say the sun is being exaggerated, or or you can even just say the narrator is exaggerating, not just the sun, but what? They're not exaggerating the sun. What is the sun doing? The sun's making it hot.
Yeah.
Right? Heat, temperature. So you can say the narrator is exaggerating the heat or the temperature by saying that the sun bouncing off a chunk of broken glass or metal could fry a patch on your hide. Now usually something like this, it would be like you're saying something and it wouldn't actually happen, right? It wouldn't actually be real. It couldn't actually happen, although I think that it could actually happen, like if you have but maybe a broken bit of glass could not fry anything, right? If the sun, so that's why it's an exaggeration, because it's not that hot, right?
Oh.
It's not that hot, but they're just exaggerating to, like, you know, put emphasis on just how hot it is. So when you write it, and when the sun, you can say the narrator is exaggerating the temperature, right? Is exaggerating how hot it is.
Yeah.
So I'll put here, the blah 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 is exaggerating. Yeah, I'll write it. Is exaggerating how hot it is. Oops, it is. Sorry. The narrator, the anything, like I left this as a gap because it could be a character, you know, in a different thing. So the, you know, maniac or whoever is exaggerating how hot it is. In this case, it's the narrator. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Maniac is confronted by an older man. The man says, "You move on now, Whitney." Maniac is confronted by an older man. The man says, "You move on now, Whitey, not Whitney. Whitey. You pick up your gear and move on out. Time to go home now." Why does Maniac have a hard time understanding what the man is trying to tell him? Maniac has a hard time understanding what the man is trying to tell him because Maniac... Really? He can't hear well? Is that a thing in the story? Like he has bad hearing?
It says.
That's hard. I think grammatically you want to say that to tell him because Maniac, you want to say is hard of hearing. But that's a good phrase. Is hard of hearing. Oh yeah, good. I didn't know that he was hard of hearing. Amanda, Hester, and Lester. Okay. attempt to run with Maniac one early morning. They are not runners. Why do they decide to run with him on this particular day? What does the phrase mean? What does what phrase mean? Amanda and Hester and Lester decide to run with Maniac on this particular day because Beale's family dog, Bow Wow, refused to go along. The phrase means a small group of words standing together as a unit.
I think this question is another question because it's saying that what isn't a phrase.
So is there a phrase in the book? What does the phrase mean? What does the phrase mean?
I think there's no relation.
Oh, okay. Why do we decide to run with him on this particular day? What does the phrase mean?
It's just asking what phrases mean.
No, because I think it would say then, like, you mean it's asking like what is a phrase?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but it's not your fault. This might just be is this like this is from ours, right? This is from our school. Okay. I'm gonna take a photo. Oh, where's my wait, has it been 5 minutes? It's definitely been 5 minutes. I can stop the video now.
Yay.
Yes, I kind of forgot. I could have stopped it ages ago. Oh,